Hi, Sagittarius. This is a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius. If you have Sagittarius anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I do want to thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions. And more importantly, thank you for your comments. Who to help a Sagittarius than a fellow Sagittarius? I also believe that the comment section is a wonderful way to put out wonderful karma into the universe. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Sagittarius. Also, Sagittarius, if this is your first time tuning in, please know that during these readings, we do talk about your energy and the energy that is surrounding you, the energy that you may be feeling or experiencing. And I do believe that when we better understand our energy and the situations that are surrounding us, then we're better able to approach that and able to use that energy to get us, to help us manifest the life that we would like to manifest. Oh, and look, the bases, let me get these all straightened up here. Thank you, Spirit. Messages. The foundation, the basis of your reading this week is the 10 of Pentacles. The emotional fulfillment, the happily ever after, the reaching or achieving nirvana. And that is driven by leaving the past. It is only when we leave behind old thoughts, old feelings, old patterns, old behaviors. It is only when we leave those behind that we are able to achieve the emotional and spiritual success and fulfillment that we are looking for. And let's see how that plays into the rest of your cards, Sagittarius. And here we see you working hard, staying on track, focusing in on creating, being productive, keeping track of our money, keeping track of our finances, staying on task. And then we have a new beginning, a fresh start. Guarded, loss, victory and loss. Victory and loss. But then we have that followed by the Sun card. Happiness, fulfillment, happiness. I think that there is a contract or an agreement or a completion of a project. There's, yes, a contract, an agreement, the wanting to complete a project, the wanting to bring something to an end, the ending of something to create a new beginning of something. But there's a surprise here. Before this is completed, before this is done, before an agreement is reached, there's going to be a surprise that is going to run the risk of derailing this whole new venture, this whole new beginning, this whole new agreement. But Sagittarius, you will be able to keep this on track. Don't let this run in, or this risk of this whole thing falling apart, this whole thing derailing. Don't let this put you off of your game. You will be able to get this on track. You will be able to keep this on track if you're able to keep your cool. And take the time needed to sort things out. And don't be sucked or drawn into the drama. Don't be drawn into the chaos. So it's almost like, yeah, it's, you know, many times when we put a lot of time and energy into creating something, and when we see the finish line, and then let's say we trip and stumble. If we trip and stumble, if we stay down, we're never going to finish. But if we get up, we have the chance to win the race. And it's almost like everybody involved in this situation is really going to be derailed and out of sorts, and not focus on finishing the race, and not focus on completing the project. It needs one person to stay focused on finishing the project. It takes one person to stay focused on the finish line and completing this and getting this signed and getting this done and getting this completed. And you are the person to keep your cool, to stay on task, regardless of what bump in the road you hit and the chaos that is going on around you. Stay focused, stay centered, keep your cool, and you can have a successful outcome. If you get pulled up into the drama, you know, it's hard. Once we get pulled up into that drama, once we get pulled up into the chaos, once we believe that we are defeated, it's really hard to get the momentum going and get it completed. Yes. Or it might look like you've lost. It might look like defeat, but don't accept that defeat. And then we have, look at this. Celebrations, togetherness, looking back at the past, being stuck. And the Devil card, worldly things. I love that Ace of Cups, spiritual, emotional gifts, emotional fulfillments. You're coming into a time of good, positive, happy energy. Good, positive, happy energy. The opportunity for travel. The opportunity for travel. Perhaps you had a plan to travel and the plans fell through. But a new opportunity for travel will come up, or this same opportunity for travel will come up. And you are going to be able to take advantage of that. You know, even if it's a quick getaway, it all counts. Even if it's a quick getaway, it all counts. Quietness, stillness, wondering, has it been worth it up until now? How to move forward, how to look forward. Quick to action. There's a need for the feeling of freedom. There's a need for freedom. Feeling, wanting to break free, needing to break free. You know, Sagittarius, freedom begins when we take the blindfold off and have an honest look at who we are and what drives us. Look at and act on what is possible. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Sagittarius. Thank you, Sagittarius. You have a blessed week.